morning. I don't know who is coming from which locations. So we're gonna get some introduction very quickly. How you guys doing? Hello, anybody here?
I'm doing good. What about
Excellent.
you?
Shivani, how are you? Thank you for joining this session. Appreciate it. Where are you calling from? What part of India?
Indore, India.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Can you tell us very quickly, do you have any prior QA knowledge or experience? How many years, if you have?
Yes, I'm having 1+ year of experience in manual testing.
Wonderful.
And looking
wonderful.
forward for automation.
Excellent. So the main reason you wanted to learn automation, what's the main reason? And people giving different reasons. The main reason is to be marketable, to be, on top of the competition, right? Because every job now requires automation knowledge, right? That's kind of one answer which majority of the students or potential people who will be joining the sessions telling us, right? Some of them are just simply interested in automation, and they don't really care about the money or upgrade skills. They just simply interested because they're looking for some help for themselves to be able to be more effective at their jobs, right? They want to be quicker and faster, and they try to help themselves rather than have a flashy resume with the automation knowledge in there, right? So there's different reasons why people wanted to learn and upgrade their skills. So for you, what is the main reason you wanted to learn automation?
Yes, I want to learn automation to upgrade my skills. And also I'm thinking to switch for automation as I having a prior knowledge in manual testing. So
Got it. Excellent. Very good. Thank you so much. So let's just go over because I want to get some introductions from everybody. So we have the next person is Kautsuf. How are you?
Hey,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Am I correctly pronouncing your name, Ruslan? Your name is Ruslan,
fantastic.
Right?
You're like a Russian, friend of mine. You pronounce it perfectly, same as my friends. Very good. Did you practice before? Because you did it very well. Nobody can pronounce my name. Not first name, not last name. I don't know. I hope I need to change one day or shorter my names. But thank you. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, a couple, seconds.
Currently, I'm speaking from northeastern part of India. I am from Assam. It's called Assam, and I basically work in Bangalore, that is south of India, which is about 3,000 kilometers away from my home. But currently, I'm working from home. I got this request in LinkedIn, and I just curious to know what this program all about. And I've been into QA for last 10 years. Today is my 10th.
Oh, wow. Exactly. Happy anniversary. Very nice. I started my career 24 years ago. I remember 10 years. It's a pretty significant, number of years. So you've been around, you've seen a lot of different things.
Today is the date when I completed 10 years.
Wow. Congratulations. Many more 10 years, maybe another 5. Can you do it? 5 more, 10. So that's 50 more years in QA. Do you think you can handle it?
Yeah, I'm interested. Let's see how the market goes and how I may be interested in a lot of other things as well. No problem. So just that's pretty much about myself, and just I joined this session just to know what this session is all about. And yeah, thank you. Please go ahead.
Great.
And
Thank you for the intro. I appreciate it. And the next one we have Mohammed. I just your number is 256. Is this a reason you joined with? Is your favorite number 256 or?
No, Ruslan. Actually, I have another batch. So for that, we have given a number, specific number.
Oh, I see.
Whenever I log into Zoom, so that name came by default. Actually.
Understood. Because those 3 numbers are my favorite. If you combine them together, it's number 13. That's my favorite number, 13.
Okay. That's great. So I'm Sagir. I'm from India, basically. I'm working in UAE, Dubai. I have almost 5 years of experience in manual testing.
Excellent.
So I have limited knowledge of automation.
And the main driver for the automation, is it because everybody is learning automation, or you need to help at your job and they have some initiatives to automate certain things? What is it for you? I'm trying to understand.
Just need to upgrade my skill set, and it's almost 5 years I'm working in same domain. So I
Excellent.
want something different in my job so that I can learn more and grow.
Understood. Very good. Very interesting.
Yes,
Okay. Thank you so much for the intro. And we have Himanshi here as well. Welcome. Can you tell us about yourself? Just, a very quick intro.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Myself, Imanshi. I am working with FIS Global. I have 12 years of experience in manual testing in payment domain.
Excellent.
So to gain knowledge on automation, I have joined this meeting.
Understood. Wow. So you're very senior. You spent in QA 12 years. So very, very interesting. So within those 12 years, you never get a chance to learn automation or scripting. You never get involved in any of those activities?
Yes. I worked on Selenium. I worked on QTP, but those were long back, but currently don't have hands-on experience. Though I work on automation, but it's a different framework.
Understood. Understood. Got it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the introduction. We have Manoj. Hi, Manoj. Welcome. Tell us about yourself very quickly.
Hey, hi, Ruslan. Hey, this is Manoj. I have 9 years of experience in manual testing and doing APA testing and performance testing. Currently, I'm working for Black Knight, and I just started learning automation. Currently, our project, we are creating automation test cases using Visual Studio, and in that we are creating Gherkin statements. And also parallelly, they are planning to work on the Selenium as well.
Okay, got it. Understood. Very good. Thank you so much for the introduction. Nice to meet you. Mira, we have Mira as well. Can you please give a quick intro? Mira, you on mute? Okay. We're going to the next person, which is Vishwata.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Vishwata. I have total 4+ experience in automation as well as manual testing. So I joined this call. I got the request on the LinkedIn, my profile. So just wanted to learn more about the automation, about the different framework, and that's the reason I joined this.
Got it. Got it. Very good. And I appreciate, guys. Did I miss anybody who didn't speak up yet?
Hey, hi, Ruslan. This is Samia.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I hope you remember me. Yeah,
I
it was me who
hope
was bugging you from past 4 months about this training program.
Correct. Yes, absolutely. So we're starting very soon because, there's different time zones and different things. It's always a challenge because many people join from many different places around the world, many in US and different time zones. So that's why it was very difficult to kind of accommodate all. But we're going to start this evening classes for US audience as well. Okay, so guys, let's start. Let's not waste time. We're gonna start our discussion, and I'm glad that you joined. It shows that you care about upgrading your skills, you care about knowledge, and this is extremely important because a lot of people. I talk to so many people around the world in QA professions, not only from India, but across the world, right? A lot of people I know with a lot of years of experience, as I saw today, some of them have 12, some of them have 10, 8 years of experience. A lot of people get very comfortable doing things manually, right? Testing things manually, and they become expert, they become guru, right? But right now, market dictates a for the last 2-3 years, a totally different change, right? So, Google, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, all of these companies operating heavily on the automation testing. And believe it or not, I talked to all of these managing directors there, and some people always ask me a question outside of those organizations. Ruslan, do you know why Apple is successful in automation? Amazon is successful in automation. Microsoft is successful in automation. And others not. And, I was trying to figure this out myself until I figured this out. So the reason being is that in all of those organizations, statistically, 85% of the guys who are part of the automation teams, they are former developers. So they are experts in coding, right? In writing scripts. They were asked if they were interested to be converted into the SDETs, okay, or take on the automation hat, or some people were giving much more money than they were in development, and they switched the career, right? But the success comes from mature automation organizations. Why? Because they have a very strong people who drives automation, okay? That's where the success is. We see and we talk to so many companies. As you know, we are not at, training institutions. We are a global software company, quality assurance and testing company. Let me share my screen. Make me a presenter, please, Amit. And we talk to so many different companies around the world. Now, majority cases where we speak with their QA managers, director levels of QA, chief quality officers, even CTOs who also own, the testing, they basically said that we tried automation several times and it seems not working for us, right? And they are curious to understand why it's not working, okay, for them.
Ruslan, you are the presenter.
Excellent. They spend a lot of money on, training internal guys, hiring people, but it seems to be not working at all. And the question is why it's not working, or what's happening, but the answer to all of this is it's not working because in some cases, they're not ready for the automation collectively. They're not ready to support automation either because they have a very, very frequent cycles and releases where they just simply impossible to keep up with the automation because, as you know, you don't have luxury of having automation engineers in an organization. Everybody wants to do everything, right? But guess what? If you are, just think of it, if you are automation, senior automation engineer, you came from the development background, right? Do you think you want to write manual test cases or find defects? No, you don't want to do that. A lot of people wants to concentrate on writing the scripts only. And that's where the problem is, right? Now, you guys are experts in testing with many years of experience. You know inside and out how to build the test cases, how to identify the defects, how to come up with test scenarios, test plans, reports, and etc. And you don't mind doing it, right? But you're not experts in the automation. In order to be expert in the automation, you have to do it religiously. You have to do it all the time. You have to practice, 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 practice. You cannot born as the automation engineer, right? It's a skill which you have to continuously improve and develop and deal with the tough situations, situations where your script's failing and you don't know why it's failing and you're trying to figure out and you're resolving the problems and you fix that problems, right? You gotta do multiple different things. So I always say to really become automation engineer, strong, solid, to be able to work independently, you need minimum 2 years, okay? That's why many students coming to us after colleges, they graduated with the bachelor degrees in computer information system, and they said, Ruslan, we want to learn automation. And they said, wait a minute, guys, don't learn automation right now, because you need to understand first basic knowledge of QA. basic principles of QA. And at the same time, you need to understand why it's so important to learn automation. What's the needs and what's the benefits for your organization? Unless you understand that, you're not going to become, it will be useless for you to learn the automation. So many people agrees, some people disagrees, right? It's up to them. But in my opinion, all of you who are participating in this, and I heard from 1 year of experience to 13 years of experience, big range, you had your hands on testing, manual testing, finding defects, building the test cases, which is great. Now, in my opinion, you will be ready for the next step to do the automation, but automation, real automation requires scripting, object-oriented programming, understanding, right? And this is the crucial thing, because to learn, if you would be a guru, you would be doing a development, right? Why you didn't end up in development? I personally didn't like development, and I didn't want to, after I graduated, I didn't want to go for the development. I just hated programming. I didn't like programming. You know, it was not my, you know, type of tea, right? Although in my career, I did a WinRunner back in the days, 22 years ago. I did a certification in QTP, Selenium, I understand as well, with a little Java concepts. But, you know, not super excited, right? So you guys need to understand, right? Because you cannot just go there if you feel the coding, the scripting is not for you. If that's the case, there is a different twist which you should take, which we have another program, and that's called scriptless, codeless automation. Okay, that's really does not require any scripting knowledge or any programming background or object-oriented programming background, right? That's my recommendation for those who doesn't feel comfortable or excited to write a code, because in this program, it's heavy lifting Java coding concepts, understanding, which we gonna train you from scratch. Now, why this program is so unique? This program is so unique for several reasons. Reason number one, we don't rush as in many other institutions where they have a program for 2 months, or they have program for months and a half, or they have a crash courses for 1 or 4 weeks. And do you think you're gonna become automation engineer? That's the way you waste money. You complete the, you know, program, but then you cannot really do anything other than a simple registration or login script, which, you know, it's not what automation is all about, right? So it's extremely important to understand for you that we don't rush. Our program is 4.5 months long. Imagine this, 4.5 months long. We don't rush. We have several sections, and let me start sharing the screen so I can show you a couple things here. Let me go here and take a look. So we divide this into 3 major sections, okay, this program. Pre-Selenium Java for QA, okay? And this is extremely important. This is where you're gonna get a boost of knowledge of Java concepts, Java scripting, coding, specifically not to become a Java developer, but become an automation Selenium Java engineer, okay? So we're gonna cover everything, what you need to know for, you know, Java in order for you to start writing scripts in the next phase of the course, which we will introduce you to, is Selenium, okay? Selenium. Now, the interesting thing about the Java for QA, you're gonna have multiple sessions with our instructors, lots of homeworks, lots of quizzes. So you will gain and understand the Java concept first. I'm gonna give you a free e-learning course, which we have Java for QA. You're gonna go here, okay, to QA Mentor website, and you guys can see my screen, correct? So if you go to QA University and you go to e-learning courses, okay, you're gonna get also as a bonus package, okay, you're gonna get this course, Java for QA, which is You know, usually costs $200, but you're going to get a gift from us, free course as part of this package, where you're going to learn a lot. Again, everything what you need to know about Java, because Java is the fundamentals. Okay, without it, you don't want to have a record and playback knowledge, right? This is not what we're teaching and guiding and training you guys. So you really need a core Java to be able to be successful, be able to build automation scripts and frameworks. Now, the second part, why this course is unique, is not only because it's a long, right, 4.5 months. And just to conclude my statement, why we're not rushing? Now, we're not rushing because we want you to become expert in this. Why? Because potentially we want you to work for us, because we have a lot of opportunities all the time, right? So if you learn this, and we want you to learn, we're going to give you offers. We're going to give you jobs, much better jobs than you currently have, and much more rewarding from the compensation packages and everything, right? That's the idea. We're not here to make money. We make plenty of money on other services. As I said, this is one of our services. Let me show you this slide, actually, so you will understand something, right? So this is what we're offering to our customers and clients. Sorry. You see, this is different services which we're offering. One of them is test automation framework design services, and another one is number 7, QA automation tool expert services. Those two services is all about automation testing, right? Now, our training, right, it's one of those services which we have, but you know, this is more to train our guys. This is more to train you so we can hire you in the future. And that's the reason why we're spending 4.5 months, 3 times a week, 2 hours each session. So we're going to meet every week for 4.5 months, 6 hours only with instructor. I'm going to present on some of the meetings as well, trainings, because we're going to cover some of the high level conceptual topics, ROI, return on investment, and various of different strategic areas for the automation. That's extremely important, because just writing scripts, that's not automation. You know, knowing how to create scripts, it's not automation. There are much deeper conversations needs to take place to understand. So I just want to show you that we're doing this more for you rather than generate revenue from these services. We want you to promote automation in your organizations. We want you to promote our framework, which we built, and we're using this for over 70 different automation clients, which we have and support. And guess what? You're not gonna create dummy scripts for Google or Amazon website or QA or calculator. You're going to help us to do projects which we support our customers and clients right now. We're going to involve you in doing scripts for real projects where you will be integrated with our automation engineers to help us out on the projects. That's the idea. That's the goal. It's like, you know, I'm a big fan of soccer, right? So, well, in order to play good, you got to practice. So you're going to practice, but unless you're going to play in the game, you're not going to be good. So we're going to let you play the game, not just practice, practice, practice. You're going to be involved in discussions with our automation engineers on the projects, understanding what the client's requesting, what the client needs, the manual test case conversions to the automation scripts, the framework, evaluation and review. All of this you guys will understand. This is like, you're not joining a trading institution, you join a QA organization to support automation projects, to understand how we do it for other clients. Why QA Mentor? Okay, why QA Mentor? Let me get to this. Why QA Mentor getting all of these recognitions around the world? Why QA Mentor was recognized by CIO Application Magazine in the top 10 automation testing solution providers, okay? Why QA Mentor receive and beat Cognizant, Infosys, Tata Consulting, Capgemini in 2017 in London, and received the most prestigious award in the European Testing Awards competition, leading vendor, right? Those are the questions. Why our guys, junior guys, receiving awards 2 years in a row in North America, guys who came from college in 1 year, they become experts and gurus. Why we train guys in automation, they went to Canada, migrated from India to Canada, no knowledge before on automation, and find a job within a week, 80,000 or 75,000 Canadian dollars, you know, immediately, and send us, you know, kudos that we help them with this, right? That's what we want to train you guys on, okay? It's got to be a very serious training. It cannot be, oh, you know, I'm gonna go and just look and understand and see. No, we want you to, we want you to become the best in automation. We want to hire you. We want to give you a job. We want to represent us on some other projects, or, you know, if you like your current company, please stay there, but help them to get to the next level in automation. Help yourself to get to the next level in your career, that you're not just a manual tester, but you can upgrade your skills and be helpful in multiple automation areas and requests, right? So let me go back to the brochure. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me take this, sorry. So after you complete Java, right? And I just want to show you, how, you know, how much time we spend to put this program together, how organized it is. This is not on Udemy where somebody recording something and showing you, you know, on a notepad. I mean, this is a professionally designed course with the agenda, with the topics to cover, with the quizzes, with the homeworks, with the explanations, with the examples, right? What needs to be done step by step. This is proven for many, many students who not just find a job, you know, for better money, but they become experts in automation. And some of them graduate students working for us already because we were able to offer them a job because they were very good. Because I'm not going to lie, not everybody can make it. Not everybody can become successful at the end. Those who become successful are putting a lot of effort and a lot of heart to this, okay? They become serious, okay? I'll give you another example. Before, you know, we have this concept, well, you know, don't pay for this course until you find a job, you know, a good job. So I was okay. Well, as I said, this is not about the money. This is about the knowledge. This is about building relationship with you guys. This is about promoting our QA company, right? That's what it is all about. It's not about the money. So I said, don't worry about it. Don't pay. You find the job, you find it. Now, the problem with that was when you're not paying for it, you're not taking it seriously. You said, well, if I'm not going to find a job in the automation, I don't have to pay anything. If I find a job, I'm going to pay. So your mind, your mentality is not ready. When you earn this money, right, and you spend this money and investing this into yourself, you much more serious, okay, towards your goals and objectives. So I said, no more. I don't want to do that. Why? Because many people don't take this seriously. We don't want to do this. As I said, we're not doing this for money. If you're not taking it seriously, we don't join this program. Go somewhere else, you know, spend money there or spend and waste your time there. We don't want this, right? We want you guys really to take very serious approach towards that. because we're doing this and we spend so much time to put this together. We have quizzes, we have homeworks, we have practical exercises, we have the reviews of the scripts, we have the projects which you're gonna do. All of you will be involved in doing the projects. I personally will evaluate your scripts when you complete this whole thing, and we have this review with all of you guys, right? You'll have something to put on your resume where you're gonna explain what projects you did and how you solved problems for the customers. How did you achieve ROI? How you calculate the ROI? How did you bring efficiencies into the overall regression testing execution and shorter the cycle and be able to keep up with the sprints, 2-week sprints, even 1-week sprint, right? That's what you will understand and learn, right? And that's the idea behind this. You know, I just want to show you another, you know, the lecture. You know, again, everything is so organized. That's the whole thing. We cannot have a program. This is like a university. This is, you all graduated from colleges. This is at that level. We want it to be very, very, very seriously positioned when it comes to automation, right? And learning and giving the knowledge. So that's why we're taking it extremely seriously, and we take it very personally when we see person not really, you know, because as I said, it might not be for you. You might be like me. I hate development. I hate programming. Again, it's not my type of tea. But robotics automation, for example, something which I can create scripts without writing as coding, that's for me. You know, I'm different. Again, everybody is different. For yourself, you have to first understand whether coding, scripting, you know, this is for you. But I can tell you that much. We teach and we train people without IT background. We train car drivers, taxi drivers, we nurses who switched their career in United States. A lot of people in Ukraine, we would have lawyers. Imagine in Ukraine, we have a lawyer who went to automation because he fell in love in automation and quit his law practice. Can you believe this? Lawyer. So whole bunch of people out there, right? But you gotta decide for yourself if this is for you, and you're gonna take it seriously. 4.5-month journey. You're gonna invest this time into your understanding, into your education. We have the best instructor in the world, I would say. I tell you the reason. I'm not saying he's the smartest and genius, right? Because I cannot compare with other people. But what I can say is he is very, very, he is very, very careful in terms of providing the knowledge to you and understanding if you get it or not. He's not going to skip and say, oh, you didn't get it, forget about it. If he sees that you're not understanding, he will stop. Even though 1 person out of 10 will not understand, he will stop. And he will spend time and go over the things. We cannot leave anybody behind. We all in this together as a team. We want everybody to succeed, right? And that's the reason why we're gonna review the topics again. If we don't understand something, don't be shy. In this program, nobody should be shy. This is not like you're going on the first date and you're shy, right? If you don't know, tell us. If you don't understand, tell us. You're not gonna be embarrassed in front of everybody. No, nobody is embarrassed. We're gonna review this 25 times, but then you will say, I got it. Thank you, I got it. If you will stop getting things, that's those things which get accumulated, and then it's gonna be very, very problematic for you to catch up. Then you will be like out. I mean, out not from the program, but psychologically you will not be, you will say, oh my God, I don't understand nothing, and this program is not for me, okay? We cannot make this happen, okay? That's why you got to be engaged. You got to come every day. I mean, 3 times a week, on time. We're going to have all of these sessions. One thing, we're going to distribute this material. Every lecture, you will have the material to review. What we don't do is we're not recording lectures and giving them away, because many times those lectures were stolen by us. And Udemy courses were created. We were suing people. We were winning. you know, they were paying us penalties, everything. I don't want to create this nonsense and waste my time talking to lawyers and making lawsuits here, right? That's why we're not recording, right? But we're recording. No, let me put it differently. We're recording, but we're not distributing the recording. Now, if you're out for some reason, you're sick or you have some emergencies, we're going to give you that recording because we don't want you to miss that class. We're going to give you that recording, but we cannot give you every day the recording, you know, if you're missing or all the time, right? We cannot have this going out there, you know, because this is our proprietary, you know, confidential information of training and guiding. This is our methodology to train people, okay? And we're sharing our framework, our own QA mentor framework, which we're using for customers and clients. And we're willing to share this with you, students, so you can leverage it because that framework is very successful and it's bringing a lot of benefits and a lot of value to our customers and clients, okay? So any questions so far? And I know some people joined late. I see a couple of people join a little bit late. So shoot any questions. I just want to pose. We have 20 more minutes, you know, to cover. I think one area which I wanted to cover as well.
I have one question.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you spoke about scriptless testing. If your coding is not for you, we have a scriptless. You talk about script. Then one more is there, robot process automation. How about that? And is it good for QA as a manufacturer?
Excellent question. Excellent. And I'm always honest, right, with people because you got to make your choices. I cannot influence your decisions, but I can give you information, but you have to weight this information and decide what is best for you because everybody has a different situations, right? Now, we have a course, 2 courses. One is Robotics Process Automation, RPA. RPA is getting extremely popular. RPA is the future, okay? Now, there's not many experts out there in RPA right now, but the demand is growing. Now, the interesting thing about RPA, there is a tool which called UiPath Studio, which is used for the RPA, Robotic Process Automation. The interesting thing is this tool is also can be used for traditional automation. So in other words, it's equivalent to QTP or UFT, Unified Functional Test, or Test Complete, Selenium WebDriver, right? Same thing, but the beauty of it is it's scriptless, it's codeless, does not require heavy lifting programming. Now, just think of it. I'm not saying that this is better than Java Selenium. I'm not saying this is not as popular as Java Selenium right now. This is not as popular because every job requirements, they want you almost in all the requirements, Java Selenium, C#, Python, JavaScript there also, but nothing is compared to Java Selenium because it's top demanding skill right now. RPA and RTA, if you learn the UiPath tool, you can basically have a career in 2 directions. You can be RPA, Robotic Process Automation developer, which is building and automating the processes. Imagine manual process, I'm just gonna tell you. So we help one company, they have 60 people in data entry department, 60 people. They were processing insurance claims, okay? We built them 3 robots, and 50 people, I mean, were eliminated. Is it good? Well, I don't think, I mean, I feel bad that, you know, the people were, we kind of helped the company to save money because they don't need those people to enter because the robots were entering the information, right? But this is the future, guys, right? This is the future. You know, there is a lot of things can be automated, not just the functionality, but the processes, the actual data entries, comparison, data file comparison, you know, everything which is done manually by humans on the routine basis can be automated. So you can apply, you know, RPA tool, which is UiPath into this, okay, into this. So to answer your question, you have to decide for yourself. If coding is not for you, my recommendation for sure would be go to the robotics process automation / scriptless automation using UiPath tool, because UiPath tool starting very aggressively. A lot of companies now buying their products. It's going to be a future, in my opinion, for the automation, because it's that easy to use. It's that easy to use. Okay, but I don't want to kind of to tell you, oh, there's a competition between Java, Selenium, and robotics process automation. There's still more demands right now, as we see, for Java Selenium. But the future, strategically, we always have to think strategically, will be at that level. RPA, robotic process automation, RTA, robotics test automation. That's where I foresee 2-3 years down the road, people will make a lot of money in those areas, because right now everybody's Selenium Java only. But anybody can pick up that other tools and other trainings, because it's much more simpler and easier than Selenium Java. Okay, but I don't want to discourage you, to go there instead of this. It's your kind of personal choice. What you feel, for you, because it's like personal choices. You want to buy this car versus the other car. The car is just for driving, right? It's going to bring you from point A to point B. But do you want a fast drive? You want a more luxurious drive? It's your choice, right? It's your own choices. In my opinion, again, Java for QA, extremely important nowadays. I mean, in order to switch the jobs, that's the requirements. Even for your own organization, if you come to your manager and you say, I just completed the program, I'm ready to help organizations to automate things. Or you don't even have to tell this guy, you can start automating yourself. And then you show your manager, look, I automated those test cases. Look how easy it is, and how much timing it saves me. Every time when I get a new build, I run the smoke test, which is end-to-end scenarios, and it completes in 15 minutes, and I don't need to spend 1 hour for this types of verification. And I can run this every time. Every time you do a change or code promotion, I can save so much time, right? That's what you got to show. That's what you're going to see, and it's going to be very, very impressive. Did I answer your question, or you have any other follow-up questions relating to?
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure whether I'll perform good in Java or coding, whatever. So after completing Java, if I'm feeling like I'm not comfortable in coding, then that kind of situation, what option I'll be having?
That's possible. So again, with the company, which is not about the money, if you feel you're not comfortable with Java, whatever you pay, that payment will go towards the other courses, which is robotic process automation or traditional robotics automation. So you don't have to pay again. Do you understand? So that's perfectly fine. With us, it's very simple and easy. I want you guys to learn. I want you to gain knowledge. I don't want you to leave this and say, well, I learned something, but can I really apply this now? No. Yeah, I learned something, but I cannot really do automation. No. That would be a disaster for us, for our reputation. Do you understand? I want you to finish this 4.5 months program and feel so confident that you can say, I can apply. QA Mentor gave us their framework. I learned it. I understand it. I can apply to any organizations now. I can do it on my own. I can do whatever. I feel so comfortable. You go for the interview, you want to switch the job. Any interview you pass. Do you understand? Because you're not going to bullshit like other people saying after the training, oh, I did this, I did this, I did this. They did nothing, right? You're going to tell, this is what I did, because you're going to do it. We will make you do it. You're not going to graduate this program without completing the project, which is important for us to evaluate and understand whether you're there or you're not there, because you might not be there. We're going to say, well, polish up those skills and attend. We have another training, attend those trainings again, or those lectures again, so you can build understanding. It's not a problem. You can attend this couple sessions again to re-review it. We want you to do things, not just to talk nicely. You know how many people I interview and they beautifully can explain concepts about automation, but they don't know how to write the code. I give them the practical exercise and say, okay, here's the example, write the code in front of me. And they, they cannot do it. Do you understand? So it's totally different things. You can talk, but you cannot do things. It's and that's what is important. You gotta do practical and have the practical experience. Then you can do automation. If you don't just have the conceptual knowledge, that's not enough. You know, it's not enough. Okay.
Got it. Got it.
So any other questions, guys?
Yes, I have one question.
Yes, please.
If I go for RPA, robotic automation, so the jobs are easily available in market. And second thing, if I completed the RPA course and as I will join as a fresher and my previous experience will get counted.
Absolutely. Let's just take a look. RPA developer. Let's just take a look. And I did the search in New York. Actually, we should have do it in the whole United States. So let me just show you. In United States, I didn't do India, right? So RPA developer, 61 job, and there is a lot of remote job, right? RPA developer. Okay. What about RPA tester or engineer? Just a second, because sometimes they call it differently. So
What is the difference
RPA
between these two?
engineer,
RPA
tester,
developer,
and
developer and tester.
RPA. So RPA tester, basically, it's somebody who is testing but using you know, RPA tool. So I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. That's why you don't see the correct job there. But
Correct.
usually it's RPA developer. Now, you don't have a scriptless automation developer or automation engineers, right? You don't have it. But even if you go on LinkedIn, for example, sorry, let's go on LinkedIn. I'm going to show you something. And then if we go to RPA, search job results in United States, for example. Look, 541 results for the RPA, you know, developer RPA, developer RPA, developer. Now, but the beautiful thing about RPA developer is you can do RPA automation, which is traditional automation using the UiPath tool, for example, one of the tools, right? Or you can automate the processes, right? Same way, but it's you automating the UI, you automating the flows, the workflows, what people are doing or functionalities are doing, right? So that's why, you know, it has potentials. Again, you see 541. Now, if I put Selenium tester, okay, look, this is statistically, you have 3,000 results. You see how much demand is when it comes to Selenium? So Selenium engineer, you see how many? 94,000. Look. Which has the Selenium inside the job description. You see, this is a Facebook even. You see, it has some Selenium opportunities in there. You see Java, you see minimum qualification and plus years of experience, C, C#, Java, or C#, you see. So there is more demand, and that's what I told you. So, but RPA is the future. So that's, let it put it that way, okay? So any questions, guys, please, we have 9 more minutes. Ask any questions, anything. This is, you know, your time to ask any questions, and I will address them very honestly and fairly, okay, without any biasness, okay?
Hey, hi, Ruslan. This is Samia again.
Yes.
Wanted to just check only with the timings. It's like, do you have these classes scheduled on the Indian time zone?
So we will have to starting 2 classes. One will be in US time zone for evening time
Okay.
because there's plenty of people there. It's going to be 9 to 11 Eastern time zone. And for the Indian guys, we're going to do this for their evening time. It's going to be also probably 8 to 10. That's the schedule, but that's going to be Indian time. Okay, so those are the 2 slots which we're looking right now to finalize. Okay.
Okay, so 9 to 11 Eastern time.
That's going to be, yes, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Correct. Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, any other questions? Feel free to, to let me know. Because this is your kind of important decision in your life, right? You can spend money elsewhere, but you gotta see if this is for you, because I'm telling you, it's not easy. Okay, I am being honest with you. I don't want to give false impressions where I'll say, don't worry, it's a piece of cake. Manual testing is easy. I can tell you that much, that we can train, but automation, not so. Okay, but at the same time, you should not be scared of this. You're all intelligent guys, right, and girls, and we have that special program because we train a lot. But every class, we have those who, again, it's a very small percentage, but there are people, I'm going to tell you, there are people, they're not getting it. They're not getting it. They come to me, Ruslan, I'm sorry, this is not for us. I mean, this automation in Java, I mean, we're just simply not getting it. Our brain is not comprehending that. I said, not a problem. Don't worry about it. You want the money back? Here's the money back. You want to go for the robotics or traditional scriptless automation? Try that. We're open. We want you to succeed. I don't want you to fail. This is not who we are. Do you understand?
Is there any trial class before enrolling to the course?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, the trial is, as a matter of fact, it's 1 week. You can go and see after 1 week. You don't like it, no questions. We want you to like it. We want you to enjoy it. We want you to feel comfortable that this is for you guys, right? So we're not worried, right? So a lot of people are coming very late, right? Maybe they have meetings. We have this session recorded. We're going to send this recording to all of you who came late so you can listen once again about this program. We have 4 more minutes because I have another meeting, which I have to jump exactly at 12 noon.
Yeah, Ruslan, also show them that what will be done in post Selenium.
Yes. Okay. That's a good point. I didn't cover that area. So thank you, Amit. So let me show you guys what will be done in post Selenium. We're going to go to that. So post Selenium, very important, very interesting topic, which not many companies cover. You understand the Cucumber BDD, okay, introduction. We're going to introduce you to Cucumber. Okay, it's very important because there's multiple frameworks. Cucumber is very popular one. A lot of companies want you to understand it, how it's done, and you will learn that. We're gonna introduce you to the build tool, which is Maven. Okay, you will understand that. You'll understand the frameworks and POM models. We'll show you the Jenkins integration because everything runs through Jenkins nowadays, right? Continuous integration. So you'll know how to do it. It's extremely, extremely important, right? We're going to show you integrations with Source Lab and Browser Stack because many companies don't have infrastructure to run on different browsers, operating systems, right? And we're going to showcase to you how to do these types of integrations and, how to integrate so you don't need to have millions of, operating systems and browsers. You can run this on that cloud-based infrastructure, which has multiple different possibilities in terms of the compatibility testing, right? We're going to prep you for the interview. We're going to have different interview mock-up questions. We're going to have a final exam. this final exam which you pass, you're going to get the certificate from QA Mentor. This is not from moms and pop shop. This is well organized certificate which you will receive, and you will put this on your resume. So it's going to be very impressive. And then you're going to have hands-on project automation assignments. You're going to do the projects with us. You can complete these projects after you complete the course. You know, we're not going to throw you out and say, that's it. We're going to continue. You have questions, you always come to us with the questions. It's not like other institutions. Oh, you pay money. Oh, thank you. Goodbye. Let's finish this faster. We want another class. We build this relationship for life with you. You know why? Because I want you. You show interest. To me, to us, it's extremely important because you want to learn more. You want to upgrade your skills. You're not like sitting idle, even though some of you felt comfortable for 10 years sitting and doing just the manual testing. Well, I'm glad that you woke up. It's never late, okay? But you got to get to the next level, okay? Got to get to the next level, because with all of those tools hitting the market, automation, it's like, unfortunately, that's what it is. Everybody, like all the clients asking us, is the person you supplying us also understand automation? Yes or no? We want that person also to understand automation because we want him to help or her to help us out, right? That's the demand. That's a new demand. That's a new trend. That's a new style. And, you know, everybody needs that. So you will be prepared for this, right? So any questions, guys?
How much will be the fees?
We will send you the fees because
Okay.
for the US it's different a little bit. For India, we're trying to make this more economical, right? And trying to, you guys, you know, so you can afford this. So it's a little different.
Okay.
It's depending on the time zone and depending on the instructor as well. Okay.
Okay. So
if you guys are interested, you know, we're gonna share the information and let us know, you know, if you're interested or not. You know, if not, then it's not a problem. You got to feel comfortable for this because it's not easy. I'll tell you, 18 years ago, I used to work for a big financial organization. At that time, I was managing 200 people, 180 people team globally in different locations. I was running a very big testing organizations for one of the biggest bank product. It was global internet banking product, right? Now, guess what? At that time, that company said, Ruslan, you know, you want to upgrade your skills, you want to get into the MBA in technology management, we're going to sponsor you. I said, oh my God, how are we going to do it? Because I have this crazy projects. I was working, you know, 15 hours a day. How are I gonna do it? So I said, well, if they paying for it, why not? So I said, okay. So I took this online, register in MBA in technology management in Phoenix University online. And that was very smart decision, but that was the most hardest 2 years in my life because I was studying and working and literally I slept like for a couple hours. It was very difficult, but I made it through this, you know. So you gotta, you know, you gotta make a decision because you gotta work hard to accomplish. You know, if you really want to accomplish something, you gotta work 4.5 months very, very hard. You have a job, but the good thing is you're all working as a QA engineers. You can apply immediately the knowledge to your organizations and start building up scripts for your applications. That's the beauty of it. Do you understand? You can immediately start applying this to your own environments, to your own applications. Do you understand? Guys, I have to run. I have another meeting and my battery is also low. I have to put this in. So thank you so much. I really appreciate, guys, your participation and let us know, you know, if you're interested, we're going to enroll all of you. It's a very flexible payments. You pay every month, you know, so you don't need to pay everything up front or nothing. Again, we're not about the money. We all about you making a difference and you become really expert because we want to continue relationship with all of you in the future. Understand? Thank you, guys.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank
Bye
you.
bye. All the
And
best,
then-
guys. Take
Bye.
care.
Bye.
Thank
And
you.
the
Bye-bye.
interested persons can send the email.
On which email ID?
I am going to send you. You can send me on adivan@qmentor.com.
Can you ping in chat box?
Yes, I am picking it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right.
all right. Thank you. Thanks for attending
Thanks.
the session.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.